Still life. This is a still life. What do you see? What do you notice in this painting? A still life is a work of art made up of objects that hold still. It can have fruit, a vase, flowers, or other objects. They're often resting on a table. The still life was first created in Holland in the 16th century. This was a long time ago. They were a way for artists to practice their drawing and painting skills. This still life was created by Vincent van Gogh. He's a painter from Holland. You'll notice this painting has great big sunflowers. It's in a vase, and it's sitting on a table. This still life was created by Frida Kahlo. She is a Mexican painter. Look at all the beautiful fruit she painted. I like how she cut some open. It makes me a little hungry. And she has a statue of a bird here too. This still life was created by Georgia O'Keeffe. She's a painter from the United States. She liked to paint close-ups of flowers. So she would get very, very close to them and then paint them. She's so close you could almost smell them, I think. Here is a still life created by Mexican artist Diego Rivera. You'll notice it has fruit, it has a pitcher or a vase, and a table. This time there are no flowers. This one is interesting because we're looking from up above, almost like we're a bird flying over the table. We are going to be creating a still life with a vase, flowers, and a table. You might choose to draw just a few flowers. You might want to add lots of flowers. The choice is yours. Let's create. We are going to first go to the middle of our paper and we're going to make a squished circle. Now we don't want to make it, oh, itsy bitsy tiny little. We want to make it a little bit bigger, okay? At least as wide as your hand. So I'm going to take and I'm going to make a squished circle like that. Not too little. I want there to be room for a few flowers. Now, once I have a squished circle, I'm going to add the sides onto my vase. So I'm going to take, and I'm first going to come in just a little bit on one side. And then I'm going to go out a little bit. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to come in a little bit. And I'm going to go out a little bit. Now I have the top of my vase and I have the sides of my vase. Now I'm going to add a smile onto the bottom. And I have a vase. It was so easy to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and draw a few flowers. I think today I'm going to start with a rose. Making a rose is really fun, okay? So I'm going to first make the letter E. I'm going to just make an E. That's very easy. I know you've been practicing them all year. Now, once I have my E made, I'm going to take and I'm going to circle around my E. And then I'm going to join that circle into the rest of the E. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to make a U underneath it. Now I'm ready to put this flower into my vase. So I'm going to come to the bottom of it and I'm going to draw a line and bring it all the way to the front edge of my vase. And now I need it to be a little bit stronger than that because right now that flower would fall over. So I'm going to come a little ways over and I'm going to draw another line. And now I have my first rose in my vase. And then I'm going to take, and see this line right here? I'm actually going to erase it. There we go. My flower is inside of my vase now. I think now I would like to add a sunflower. So I'm going to come higher up in the sky and I'm going to make a circle. And onto this circle, I'm going to just take and make loops or U's. And I'm going to go all the way around. There we go. Now, right now that flower is floating up in the sky and I want to bring it into my vase. So I'm going to come up, I'm going to draw a line that touches my flower and I'm going to bring it all the way to the front of the vase. And then I'm going to go over just a little ways and I'm going to put another one all the way to the front of the vase. And then this little line right here, I am going to erase it. I might have to draw back over my lines just a little bit. And now that flower is inside of the vase. If I wanted to, I could add some leaves. And I think I want to add another flower over here. I'm going to add a tulip. To make a tulip, I'm going to first start with the letter U. And then I'm going to put an upside down V on it. Now, right next to it, I'm going to make a smaller V. And then I'm going to do a line that just curves down and touches the other one. And then I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to make another V. And then I'm going to bring that one around and touch it down. And then I can take and make a stem so it can come into my vase. I make one line and I make two lines. And then I have to erase out this one just like I did before. And now I can go ahead and add some leaves. Now, right now we have our vase and we have our flowers, but we don't have our table. So let's add a table. I'm going to come up from the bottom of my page and I want to come up so when I go to draw my line, I'm going to run into my vase. So I come up part way and I draw a line, and when I get to my vase, I hop. I fly over the top of my vase and then I continue my line. And look at that. I have a vase with flowers. Now, if I wanted to add more flowers, I could. I could add as many as I wanted. Some might have stems, some might not. It's your choice. If you wanted to decorate your vase somehow, you could. Or if you wanted to decorate your tablecloth, you could. It's your choice. You could leave it as a line drawing, or you could take crayons and start to color it in. If you have markers, that would work as well. Give me one moment. I'm going to come back to you. All right, there we are. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the drawing lesson today. Go ahead and try doing it on your own too, if you'd like. Once you learn how to draw one vase and flower, then you can keep adding more. Have a great day. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.